this is how my tools have been stored since moving in here. Basically, I tried to organize it a little bit by using baggies, separating metric from standard and stuff like that. I just don't have any room or storage for tools right now. So all of my screwdrivers and everything kind of just get thrown on the table. It's always really hard to find something when I need it. So when we have a project that we want to do, it's such a pain just to find the tools that we need. So today, that's what we're going to be working on. We're going to be working on getting the tools organized and getting a cheap but effective organization in the garage. I think pegboards are super nice because you can have everything organized, labeled, and have it all out so that you can see it. Now there's a few things I've bought already just to get a little more organization, such as this 5-shelf storage rack that I ended up getting at Costco because it was on sale. And this rack has already been helpful in getting things organized, but I want my tools separate from other stuff. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to put it above my bench right here, put it along this wall, or if I wanted to put it right along here. I believe I already have everything that we're gonna need today. Like always, I'll list everything and the price of everything down in the description below. Pegboard is up. It's now time to start getting the tools up and organized. When I was doing research online, I actually came across Harbor Freight's magnetic tool holders, which actually just happened to be on sale. Now, I really like the idea of the magnetic tool holders because you can have everything organized and you can just walk over, grab the tool you need with a little resistance and get back to work. The original plan was to use socket rails, which I already have a couple of, and just hang those on a couple hooks. But if you're just hanging those on hooks, it's kind of floppy, and then you still have to grab the socket rail with both hands in order to get the socket off. So I think it would just be much easier and smoother to be able to use the magnetic tool strips. So I think it's going to be the perfect solution for what we need. There we are, guys. Pegboard is completely done. It's definitely looking a little empty. I plan on getting more of the magnetic strips and then some actual pegboard hooks. These things work pretty good. I put tape on the magnet strips to hold the wrenches just because it gives it a little more grip. Normal strips have a plastic coating on it, so it's pretty slippery. So when you put the wrench on, it just kind of slides right down. So adding the tape gives it a little more grip. I put tape on the sockets because once I find all my sockets, they kind of got scattered all over the place in the move. I'm going to be writing the sizes on here so that it keeps it organized and I always know exactly where I need to put it back at. I don't plan on having any 1/2 inch on the wall. I don't use 1/2 inch that often, so I'm not gonna be putting it on the board. I'm gonna be keeping it out of the way. just so I have a little more room on the board for other things. I plan on putting like screwdrivers, I plan on putting like wrenches up there. But so far, I really like it. I really like how it looks. I still have a whole mess of things and tools over here that I need to get organized. So in addition to this pegboard, I bought another 5-tier storage rack on Harbor Freight. But really the overall goal is to get 2 of the big metal ones from Home Depot or like Costco, Sam's Club, something like that, because they're actually really nice and they're deep and they can fit a lot. Plus these smaller racks I can keep in the garage when I get those for additional storage, or I can always move them out of the garage and we can use them other places, so they're still gonna have use. This thing's actually pretty sturdy, not too bad. Plus being plastic, really don't have to worry about throwing tools on there and hurting anything. But this is my setup, guys. Tools all on that wall. I'll get more strips and hooks, so I'm gonna have everything, wrenches, hammers, everything on this wall here. Then on this rack, I'll have things like this heat gun probably, and fan like this, as well as things like my circular saw and the drills and stuff. So now it's just cleaning everything up, getting everything loaded on the rack, and getting this cleaned up enough to be able to pull a car into. But the next thing, the lighting in here kind of sucks. I could probably just sit here all day doing this.